we go. Good morning, everybody. Okay, I've been asked by the Lily Foundation to share with you this morning one of my classes, my Fitness Pilates class. Obviously, this is for an incredible charity, the Lily Foundation, helping those with mitochondrial disease. And obviously, at the moment, in the current situation, their fundraising has been cut really short. So I'm really hoping that you enjoy this morning's class. I will talk you through lots of different options because I'm well aware that there will be people on here that perhaps haven't done your Pilates in the past. So as I say, I'll talk you through your options, do what you can and just enjoy it. Let's try and relax, unwind, some challenging core moves, some stretch, some mobility. And equally, I am live in my online studio at the minute with my group. I have an online live studio and they are with me here also today. So good morning to my online studio and good morning to everybody watching for the cause of the Lily Foundation. So let's go. I'm going to put the music on. I hope it's not too loud, not too soft. I will keep checking in just to see that we've got that right. Okay, here we go. And I hope you can all see me clearly and can hear me. I'll try not to speak too loud. Okay, so line up your middle toe with the knees and just draw the tailbone under. You're just going to take a deep breath in here and push away. And again, so just think about filling the lungs on that breath in and push away. Now just drop those shoulders through the center of the back and just circle the head around nice and slowly. Keep the shoulders back. Let's just think about reducing that tension through the neck and the shoulders. And again, circle around. So a lot of that tension through the neck and shoulders that builds up through the day creates those tension headaches. Let's just try and release that. Excellent. Okay, just bring your fingers to your shoulders and just circle around. Good, just keep circling there. So we've just got that spinal mobility going on. Arms by your side and just float across left to right. Good. And just keep floating those arms as you are there, just as you are, carry on. Just carry on as you are. So many technical things to do here. Okay, and just elbows soft. I want you to give me a spinal twist. And the other side. Now I'm keeping my knees soft and my tailbone drawn under. And just a light hold through your abdominals. Now watching my head, that moves all the way around with the shoulders. So this is coming from the middle of the back. Now in the middle here, can you extend the arms up? And just drop them down. So it's a spinal extension. Breath in. And release. Just two more. And you can see how my spine is extending there. And again. And then just drop into a gentle squat. Sit back in the heels. And just floating those arms to shoulder height. So go back to that spinal twist. Go left. Adding that extension here. Arms come all the way down. And then squat there. Keep squatting. Keep squatting. So my group's always sending me messages here. Good. Two more. Good. And that spinal twist. And extension. And then drop into that squat. Good. Just do four more. How's that music for you? Hopefully not too loud. Now let's work across the ankles first. So just take that left foot in front and circle. Other way. And then just changing legs. So again, ankle mobility, really important. Other way. Now come back to this left leg and just circle out. So we want some hip release here. And I'm going to bring the opposite arm in. Obviously, you're just concentrating on that balance as well, but big range if you can. 2 more. Just step wide for me and round back. Now just the right arm, push across. In the center, left arm, push across and open out across that shoulder. And again. Now taking some really long deep breaths through the nose, just fill the lungs. Okay, can you step together? And let's just go with the other leg. Circle out. Just remember sweeping that arm up and over. Good, just do 4 more. Remember releasing through the hip. Last one. Step wide, again round the back. This time I want you to reach up. Stretch. And again, with the deep breaths. Now I'm just going to lunge across. Now look how I've turned my toes out. There, and I'm just loading through on that leading leg. The beauty of going live is you can hear everybody else around you. I can hear little one upstairs running around. Quite funny. Okay, bring that right arm up and it's a lateral flexion there. Still loading that left leg. Excellent. Other side. So we come over and we load the right leg. Keep going. Just 2 more there. Last one. Keep the toes turned out, externally rotate and take it into a wide squat there. So as I'm dropping down, I'm keeping that back straight. As I'm coming up, just feeling that lengthening through the spine. Just do 2 more. And turn your toes forward. I want you to round the back. Round and release. Round. So you're tucking under and release. Good. Now round the back and stay there. Drop the hands down and take a deep breath in, and I want you to exhale and push your hips to the ceiling. Now don't worry if you can't get your legs straight. You can keep the knees soft. Bend the knees and unfold. Remember, we're still mobilizing and stretching here. Arms come down. Chin to chest. Roll all the way down here. We're on a wide stance, which makes that stretch a little bit easier. Allow the head, neck, and shoulders to relax. Now from here, take your left hand, take hold of your right ankle, reach that right arm up, and just pull the chest across to that right leg. Other side. So you've got that rotation and pulling across, feeling that stretch through the back of the leg and across the right shoulder. And come to the center. Bend your knees, turn your toes out, rest your elbows onto your thighs there. And give me an opening through the inner thighs. And just hold it. And roll up. And just step together hip distance. Okay, let's work on this roll down. Chin to chest. Come all the way down into a forward fold. And then slowly come up. If you need to soften out the knees, soften out. You're tucking under and you're restacking the spine like a string of beads. And again, roll down. So shoulders are heavy. Feel the base of the spine open out. Hold it for a few seconds at the bottom and find your breath. Last one, come up, knees are soft. Keep slowly rolling up there. Well done. Good. And bring those shoulders back. Okay, this time we are coming down to the mat, everyone. Are you ready for this? Slowly roll down. And I want you to walk your hands forward and step back into a full plank. Now, I'm going to give you some options here. So, full plank is on your hands and on your toes. However, if you need to at any point, you drop to your knees. And the main point of focus is that we're engaging our lower abs. My hands are underneath my shoulders, so they're quite narrow. Now, whether you're on your knees or toes, I want you to slowly drop to the mat and slide your elbows by your body. And then lift the chest, squeeze your elbows in, and pull your hips back into a half or a full plank. We got that? So, you slowly drop down, either knees or toes, elbows sliding. Squeeze the elbows in, worm your way up, chest, so you feel the back connect, and then pull those abdominals tight and come to your knees or your toes. Now, whilst I'm here, I'm separating my shoulder blades, so my core is strong. You've got to work at your own pace with this. This is tough on the upper body, working the triceps, the back of the arms. Exhale. So I've got some extension through the spine, core abs connected, backs of the arms working. Let's just do a couple more. So slowly drop down. So this is all body weight exercises here. Take a breath, squeeze the elbows in, and pull back. And again, drop. And chest. And this time come back and sit into your stretch there. I want you to turn your thumbs to the ceiling and just pull back on those arms so you can feel that stretch coming from underneath your armpits. Good, and just coming onto your hands and onto your knees. I just want you to open out now through that left arm. Look at your fingers. And then I want you to rotate the spine, come under and thread your needle all the way under and through. And lifting. So remember, anybody watching through the Lily Foundation here, if this is all new to you, stick with all the basic options that I'm going to offer you moving through this session. Unless, of course, you're used to doing your Pilates. So this is working on back mobility, the thoracic spine coming under. And then just take that arm. I want you to place the palm of the hand, turn to the ceiling. I want you to push your elbow forward towards your mat and feel that stretch come through your shoulder. Make sure the neck's in line with the spine. And let's just try the other side. Open out. And come under. Don't lock out this elbow that's on the mat. And open. Good. I'm being incredibly serious this morning. I've got my focus head on. Let's all get in the zone here. That's the thing with Pilates, Fitness Pilates. It might be intense Fitness Pilates, but you need to stay really focused and engaged. Okay, taking that right hand, turn the palm and press the elbow forward towards the mat. Excellent work. Okay, come on to your bottoms, everyone. How are we doing? Okay, we're going to start with some rollbacks. Basic rollbacks, and I'll give you options. So the idea is that we work through the spine. I'm just going to turn side on, if you can see me. Okay, so we start tucking under with the pelvis, and then you lift. And I'm growing the spine there. So your knees are soft, tuck under, and your connection's coming from your lower abdominals there. And lift. So, your options on your half rollback, it's always about your range. So if you go smaller, just a little tuck under with the pelvis and lift, that's fine. If you're still feeling that you're losing your control in the abdominal area, grab on behind the backs of the legs and use that for your support on the way down. And again, keep rolling down. I'm just going to turn that music down just a touch. Turn that music down. Okay. Is that better? It's all the technical hitches we get when we go live. Oh, it's a minefield. Is that better on the music? And slowly. Okay. If you're more advanced at this, you can roll all the way back. Okay, again, keeping the control, extend the arms over the head. Exhale, chin to chest. And come up. Sit tall. Good. And again, so slowly roll down. Now, if when you're rolling down, you are losing control, when you're going down with a bang, you're coming up like this, that's an indication that you need to stick at the moment with the half rollbacks. Yeah? Because it's all about practice. You've got to train the muscle groups in order to do exactly what we want without compromising lower back or your hip flexors. Your hip flexors are always going to be engaged on these rollbacks. Okay, so coming up and just hold that half roll back there. Okay, remember the further back you hold, the more intense the move. I'm just going to stay here and just twist and pull the elbow back behind. So it's a spinal twist and pull back. Good, so pull back. I think I must still have my heating programmed to come on early because I am boiling and I can't open the windows because it'll be too noisy. Okay, really focus on engaging. 2 more. Can you feel the difference there? Twist. I want you to reach up and lengthen those legs away and forward fold for me there. Relax the head down. Allow that stretch to come from the base of the spine. And lift up. Take a breath in. And exhale. Everybody roll down with me. Keep the legs straight. Arms come over. Hands go behind the head. Now just bounce out those knees. And imagine that spine is in its natural lying position. So your curve in your back is your natural curve. And I want you to hold that natural curve. Support the back of the head and just lift the head, neck and shoulders. So exhale on the lift and release. So this would be your level 1, but again, anybody who does have lower back issues, just bring the feet to the floor and just give me a basic crunch. Same principle. I'm focusing on my lower abdominals, everything that runs below the belly button. And as I'm lifting my shoulders, exhale and brace, that bracing feeling. Squeeze that pelvic floor muscle as well. Okay, so I'm just going to come back to long legs. Option here. So this takes it up to another level. So either bent knees or straight legs. It's a slow, controlled leg lift. Good. So if you're doing your bent knees, remember, just a crunch. Just the lifting and lowering motion of the leg is challenging your core, because remember, the key is we're trying to keep that spine in neutral. Good. Just do 4 more. Exhale. And last 2. Okay, everybody just rest there for a second. Take those arms over the head. Stretch and allow that rib cage to open out on the breath in. As you exhale, close the rib cage down and engage those abs. I'm just going to bring my chin to the chest, lift the shoulders and reach the arms. And I'm going to pump. So this is a really old Pilates move called the hundreds. And I'm bouncing. So that would be your level 1, or you could do this with your bent knees too. And stretch over the top. Remember to take your breath. Exhale as you come up, chin to chest, and hold. Push that lower back down. So you're taking the strain off the neck. Really push that lower back down. Pull those abs. Option 2, lift the left leg. And drop. Lift the right leg. And drop. And come down and stretch. Take a breath there. Exhale as you come up, chin to chest. Pump. Either stay there, bent knees or straight legs. Lift one leg. Drop. Other one. Drop and stretch. Well done. And just bring those knees into the chest. Circle them. So we may feel now we need a little bit of lower back release. At the same time, working our waist. Arms come wide. Heels close to the bottom. Knees all the way over the chest. So just give me some knee rolls. So I'm coming over. Good. And as far as you can without touching the floor, then exhale as you bring those knees back across and just feel that waist engage. So slow, slow. And when I'm taking the knees across to the opposite side, so my knees are going right, I want to keep that left shoulder engaged to the mat. Exhale, use the waist to come back to the center. Now, again, lower back problems, toes on the floor, exactly the same, but you've just got that additional support. And there you're still working the waist, just not as intense. Okay? If you want to take it up another level still, I'm going to extend not the top leg, but the bottom leg. And then pull back center and keep that leg there. Bend it in the middle and roll across, other side. Extend the bottom leg and exhale, come center. Slowly, slowly, that's key. Bend in the middle and come across again to the opposite side. Remember, keep the shoulders connected. Extend the bottom leg. Pull it up. Feel that breath. You want to hold that breath, but don't. When you feel that tension build up behind the rib cage, that's an indication you need to exhale. Breath away. Center. Just do one more each side. Keep going, guys. Let's have a look where we are. Oh, you love the music, Anna. I'm pleased. Good morning, Judy. Sorry, guys, if you've just joined on the YouTube, I'm just saying hello to my group. Cara, Michelle. Good, we got a good 40 on there this morning. And my YouTubers, welcome to anybody watching through that Lily Foundation. Okay, come back center. Okay, and I'm just going to press one leg away and pull the knee in and give myself a really good stretch there through the glutes. And change. Keep alternating that stretch, a strong pull in. Now, of course, there's always a way to intensify this move. Let's crunch and change. Again, if that becomes too much for you, because now I'm rounding the back, pushing the lower back in is more of a power move. But again, if you want to just stay down and concentrate on that stretch, you're still working the abs, because as soon as we move the legs or the arms away from the body line, and remember, we're thinking about keeping neutral here when we're lying flat, your abs are engaged. So you choose, otherwise round and change. Good. I'm loving the new world of online for everything. It's great. I've got 4 devices running at the minute. Don't know which one to look at. Good. 2 more. Excellent work. Bring the knees in and just circle. It's got to be time for a side plank, right? Okay, turn over. Let's see. So, basic level or level 1 is still intense. You bend the underneath knee. Bring the elbow underneath you. That's key. Keep the neck in line with the spine. And just come up and hold your side plank. So that would be your option 1. Option 2, if you've done Pilates before, you come up and you hold there. Now this does create some tension through the shoulder. So you come out whenever you need to and you pull that arm across and you stretch it. You just do what you can. Jump in and out as you wish. I'm going to pull in crunch and away. So as I pull the knee in, I can drop the hip down, but as I drive that leg away, I'm driving my hip to the ceiling. Now I'm making sure my hips are stacked. So remember, bend the knee underneath if you need. Remember to rest when you need to. These are tough. Just do 2 more. Last one. Woo. Hold it there. Take that top leg. Tap, center, tap behind, center, tap in front. Oh, lift an inch. Wow, that's powerful. Just do 2 more if you can. And come down. Bring that underneath knee in front of you. In front of you. Take the opposite leg back there. Take the arm across first and stretch that underneath arm. Breathe into the stretch. Bend the elbow. Bring the hands together and turn. Push that outside knee to the floor. Center, lift up. Breath in, fill the lungs, and exhale, come forward and feel that stretch come through that leg you were pushing off. Rest the forehead down, or if your hands are in front, just where you can get to comfortably, but keep that knee wide. Now this next stretch I love. Come up and take that left arm and reach it over. I'm going to hug myself with the right arm there. And just feel that stretch come up through the waist. And release. Okay, there's always the other side. Let's go. Come over. Feel free to grab a drink whenever you need. What a beautiful day out there. It's amazing. I always feel like I want to show everybody my view from a balcony. It's a sight to wake up to, that's for sure. Elbow underneath you. Underneath knee bent if you're going that way, and hold. Hips are stacked, always abs engaged. Neck in line with the spine, try and reduce any tension there. So remember that crunch. So you're coming in and away. Can you see how my hip drops? And I fold at the hips there as I come down, then I extend. Good. Exhale. Remember you're breathing, don't hold your breath. Remember to sit out whenever you need, give it a stretch. Feeling that waist work. Last 2 here. Oh, can you feel that? Hold that leg extended. Bring it in front. Center, behind, center, in front, center, behind, center. Whoa. Got that lovely stretch coming. Can you do 1 more? In front, center, behind. Sit down. Bring that right knee forward. Take that left knee back. Sit tall. Excellent work. Pull the arm across. Bend that right arm. So lock the fingers. Sit, lift out of the waist. twist. Come on, pull around. So you've got to work on these stretches. You're holding the tension through your stretch, and they say anywhere between 3 to 5 breaths on your stretches. Because on the breath out, you need to allow yourself to push into that stretch if you can. Come center and lift those arms up, stretch. Exhale, come forward. And again, just stretching out that leg, you were just pushing off. Coming all the way up again. Sweeping the arm over, hug yourself with that left arm. And that lateral stretch. Excellent, and release. Hands in front, come into a plank position onto your toes. Hands underneath the shoulders. I want a strong hold here. Okay, so power moves here. Left knee comes in, and the right. And again, if you're not comfortable with this, you can just hold a basic plank position, which we're all going to come to just now. 2 more. Come to your elbows, knees if you need to, and hold a basic plank. Knees or toes. Can you see my hips don't move regardless of where I am with this? If you're on your toes, lock out through the fronts of the legs. Everybody separate the shoulders. Can you just hold another 8 counts? Pull the belly button away from the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Hands either side. Just give me a stretch. Now again, I'm pushing my hip bones down, and not everybody will be able to come up through in this stretch, in which case, elbows underneath you. Push those hands a little bit further away and stretch there. So extending through the front of the spine. Second set. Hands come under, strong push up. Okay, shoulders separated. Abs engaged, lock out. Left knee comes in, and the right. There's so much you can do with these exercises because we're just working in one plane here, but we could do all sorts of directional changes with the legs just to kick in with other muscles, but we're just staying basic for today. Drop your elbows, knees if you need to, and hold. You've got to make the workout happen for you, okay? You always go for the option that's right for you and you work on progressing that. Let's drive the hips up and hold. And slowly drop down and hold. Same if you're on your toes. Drive the hips up, hold, and drop. Last one, up. Drop and hold if you can, otherwise rest. 6, 5, 4, lift an inch, 3, 2, knees down. And stretch either elbows down or hands wide and lift. Just chin to chest for a second there, just in case there's any tension through the back of the neck. Come all the way down and push up and bring your knees underneath you. Take your legs really wide. Bring the soles of the feet together and into your child's pose there. Push those arms away. Just hold that stretch for me because I have not a clue what the time is. Oh, good. Okay, we're okay. So let's move to the glutes and the lower back. This is one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm going to completely give the upper body a rest here. Taking the legs wide, or as wide as you can with your space, and bring the soles of the feet together like Charlie Chaplin. Flex those feet. Now my knees are flexed, my feet are flexed. Straight away I can feel my glutes engage. So I want you to relax your head down, but I want you to push the feet to the ceiling and release. And it's a tiny move. And again, it's all dependent on your back mobility. Squeeze up and release. So as you're lifting, remember, it's just an inch, perhaps not even an inch, your legs will move off that floor. But I want you to push your hip bones down. And every time you lift those legs up, pull your belly button off the mat if you can, or that motion. I don't think anyone can pull their belly button off the mat completely, can they? That's so ridiculous. You're very lucky if you can. Good. Okay, so relaxing that head. Now I'm talking to you, which is why I'm lifted here, but I want you to have your forehead down so the neck's in line with the spine. And again, squeeze up. And release. Squeeze up. You should be starting to feel that lower back, glutes, hamstrings. Good, keep going. Two more. Last one. Drop your legs out wide here. Toes to the floor, hands underneath. Can you give me a really strong push up to your feet? Have a look my way. Push back, walk the hands through to the center and the lower back release there. Just hold it. So push your tailbone away. Now I want you to grab hold of your lower arms, completely relax the head. I want you to circle it. Opposite way. And walk it forward. Just going to tweak this slightly. Legs stay wide. I'm almost headbutting my sofa here. Let me turn. Okay, lift your legs wide. Bring them together. Take them wide. Drop them down. And lift them up. Pull them together. Take them wide. Drop them down. Lift them up. Bring them together. Take them wide. Drop them down. Lift them up. Really lower back focus there. Inner thighs on the squeeze in. Outer thighs as we come open. Drop down. And then as we lift again, lower back and glutes engage. Bring together. Take wide. Drop down. Lift and hold. Hold it there. Pulse it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring the knees underneath you this time and come straight into a cat stretch. Knees underneath your hips. Draw a big circle with your tailbone and just release that tension through the lower back. Tuck under in the center again, so round the back. And then gently rock back towards your heels and forwards. So my online studio team, guys, the stretch that we posted yesterday from Therapy and Life Center, Vida, that stretch for lower back or that massage technique that we posted, definite one to do this week. Give it a go. Good, and come center. Well done. Okay, we are nearly there. Turn over onto your bottoms. Just back to that half roll back. Just a half roll back there. And I want you to just do a little swish of the left hand, swish of the right hand. Yeah, we know what this is mimicking. Well, we do. our age tells us. Everyone's seen a Karate Kid, surely. Keep tucking under. Remember what I said about range of motion? So if I went bigger, there, it becomes more intense because I'm shifting my balance. I'm having to fire up my core a little bit harder. Remember, anytime you need to, just grab on and stretch forward. Arms up, stretch, legs straight, forward fold. Take your breaths there. Good, and lift. Again, slow roll back there and hold. Now I'm just going to change this slightly. So we're just changing the direction of the move. I'm going to go down, up, down, up. So I'm quite close to the body line there. You could go wider, making it tougher. And it's a little bit of a twist. Oh, can you feel that really fire up through the waist? 4 more. 3, 2, lift up, legs straight forward, fold. Release that lower back. And lift up. And round the back. Come on, last one. We're going to change it again. Yeah, so this time, just to reach back with that spinal twist, a bit slower, lift. Now again, you could keep this small and just concentrate on that twisting and looking around the body there. I'm still tucking under, I'm still getting some engagement through the core, but if I float that arm further back, you can really feel it pick up. So you keep going, let's have a look what's going on, keep going. Floating motion. Oh, no worries, Michelle, you can do it later. Excellent, well done. 2 more. Last one. And everybody roll back there where we are. Good, pull the knees into the chest and just circle them apart together. Keeping those knees together, take your arms wide. Let's come over into that knee roll, but take it into a stretch this time. So allowing that lower body just to come across, feeling that lower back open out. To extend the stretch, just extend that top leg. Remember, you're breathing long breaths in through the nose and exhale. And slowly come across the other side. And extend. Make sure you're pushing that opposite arm wide. Good, and center. I just want you to turn onto your side. So we've done quite a lot of work on the rollbacks. It does fire up your quads and your hip flexors. So this is a really good way to get the stretch for your quad that everybody should be able to do. So bottom knee can be bent, that's fine. Take hold of that top foot and pull that ankle down. Now rest the head on the extended arm and just pull that knee back. You are pushing your hip forward. Again, find your breath. Now your hamstrings, if they're like mine at the minute, they may be screaming out, but we will stretch them, promise. And release. Okay, let's sit up. We'll come to the other side. Just take the legs wide. Hands behind and sit yourself tall there. Take a deep breath in and stretch, and exhale, come over. Again, you are only coming as far as you're comfortable. That might be there. It's not about how far you can drop into this stretch. It's about feeling it in the right place and breathing into it and trying to develop your stretch on the breath out. So inner thighs and backs of those legs. And when you're ready, coming back up. Just take those legs together and let's come on to the other side. So if you need to, remember, come down, rest the head, neck and shoulders, pull that heel into the bottom and press your hip forward. You need to feel that stretch coming from the hip all the way down through to the knee. And release. Okay, just coming up onto all fours for me. We're going to finish this stretch. Standing, just in a second, I want you to come first into an upside down V or downward dog and just hold it there and press those heels into the floor and just pedal those feet. And then heels to the mat. Bend the knees and then pull those heels off the mat. Walk those hands back through to the toes and slowly from that roll down position, unfold. Bring those shoulders back. Take the arms up and bring the back of the hands, back of the neck and just pull down. Remember your breath here. And release. Now just grab onto a wall or a chair, wherever you've got some stability, and whichever leg is coming towards me, okay, so this from the wall, I want you to cross. Now make sure you're flexing your foot and this supporting knee, bend and sit your hips out behind and press that knee. Feel that stretch come through the hip, through your glute and to your abductor there, side of the leg. And just again, breathe through this stretch. Now, the way I want to increase this stretch, not only with the breath, but is to reach that same arm all the way up and reach over. Now, sit lower. Now, don't only reach over, reach slightly in front of your body line, and there you should feel that stretch intensify. Don't hold your breath. And come up. So let's turn it around on the other side. So knees soft, supporting knee, cross the foot over the front of the thigh. Sit your hips back. Push that knee out wide. So you're going to have that forward leaning position. Push your hips out there. Breathe into it. Apply a little bit of pressure if you can, pushing that knee out wide. Take a breath in, lift that arm up. Come over to the wall and reach it slightly in front of your body line. Push that hip further back, further back, further back. Breathe into it there. And bring it up. And feet together. Big circle. Other way. Oh, the sun's gone in. Deep breath in here. Lift. And swing down and up. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. I hope you all enjoyed that. My team here, well done, you guys. So, anybody now watching this through the Lily Foundation YouTube channel, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for inviting me on. If you want to see any more of my work, or if you want to join my online studio, all of the details can be seen on my Total Body Fitness Facebook page, which you can follow. Or you can go to my website, www.totalbodyfitnessforyou.co.uk. The online live studio, as I say, it's 2 classes streamed every day. You can do them live with me, or you can do them at a point that suits you. Plenty of other bonus clips on there. We have massage technique from Therapy and Life Centre. We have recipe ideas, everything to keep us fit, healthy in this current situation. So I look forward to seeing you there. And if you want to give it a trial this Saturday, I'm launching a Body Blitz Masterclass at 9:30 on Saturday. All the details again on my website or on my Facebook page. Click on the Just Live Giving link and go to the NHS Trust, as I've told my team. I hope to see you all there. And you guys, I will see you tonight in what have we got tonight? Strength class. Be myself or Sarah teaching that one, or the pre-record as we discussed earlier. Everybody on YouTube, I look forward to seeing you again soon in my studio, and have a wonderful day. And thank you, Janet, for inviting me. Yes, do. And do donate to the Lily Foundation if you can. A wonderful cause. And I do believe what's going on, Janet, can we give them all your details now? The Lily Foundation and what's going on over this period is on their website and on the link on my Facebook page. And I believe you've got, you'll have to remind me, Janet, you've got quite a few famous faces coming on doing pub quizzes, etc. Is it Russell Brand, did you say? I think. No, Phil Tufnell. That was it. Phil Tufnell. Yeah, they've got Phil Tufnell coming on board. And that's tomorrow night, is it, Janet? So everybody log on to the Lily Foundation and the YouTube channel and you can watch that. It's entertainment. Okay, everybody. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Janet, do you want me to end this live? Let me know. Oh, cocktail making masterclass on Friday. That sounds good too. Do you want me to end this, Janet? Let me know. Okay, team. Okay, no problem. Done.